Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that looks at the Northeast in all its dimension and brings you the changing mood and tenor of the region in all its colors. I'm your host Lumpem Vishum, and the highlights of today's program are: Bru families from Mizoram take refuge in Tripura. Militants target and kill 5 non-local bus passengers in Kokrajhar. Krishi Mela highlights the commendable work in the field of agriculture in Manipur. And football tournament in Tripura brings together players from across the country. Performing arts form an integral part of the culture of the Northeast. Manipur is currently hosting the Brojendro Theatre Festival with an aim to showcase the rich talents in the region. The event witnessed a large turnout. Take a look.
The third Kundongbam Brojendro Theatre Festival is being held at the Maharaja Chandrakirti Auditorium in Imphal. The 9-day-long festival is organized jointly by the Kundongbam Brojendro Cultural Trust and Department of Art and Culture, Government of Manipur, with the theme Theatre for Peace and Friendship. The inaugural ceremony was marked by a performance by Manipuri folk artists.
It is also inviting to the other groups of India and other countries. So now it becomes international festival. So I think that, in my opinion, it is very much impressed, and the program is also included to show the performing arts of Manipur, the indigenous and the traditional performing arts of Manipur, just like Pena, this Kulang Isay, and this Kubak Isay, and the Wari Liba. All these things are also being shown in this festival. So it is very much impressed to the people.
Besides a number of local theatre groups, artists from Bangalore and neighbouring Myanmar will also be performing at the event. Several plays written by Brojendro, a renowned playwright of the state, were staged during the festival. The audience had a gala time as they got a chance to watch plays by famous writers from and outside the state.
Magi iduna thambiramba script singsi Manipur gi lebe theater group singsna mayam da sanaraga tamugi leiba makhal mathen gi khoi mayam singse si mayam da uthokchaba aduga mabu sibo hena mak sakhangnana ba aduga Manipur gi leiba atopala pe rising su yokhachana gi pandam loinana Manipur gi leiba theater group singsu magi theater gi kongjen si yangkhanna ba adugi no da pandam da ne khoina changhinjaba.
Cultural events like this are a good means to bring people together on one platform and to promote and preserve various art forms of a region.
Many Bru families from Mizoram have taken shelter in 4 refugee camps in North Tripura's Dhanchera area. The recent influx of Bru refugees is the result of conflict created by militant outfits between Riang and Mizo tribes. We have report.
Over 2,000 tribals, including women and children belonging to the Bru community from Mizoram, have taken shelter in refugee camps in the Dhanchera area of North Tripura. The migration has taken place following a fear psychosis that their houses might be attacked by the ethnic majority Mizos. Though no incident of any recent conflict between the Mizos and Brus was reported in the Mizoram villages bordering North Tripura. Tension was prevailing in Riang-dominated villages in Mamit district of western Mizoram over the kidnapping of 2 people on November 23, 2013 by the National Liberation Front of Tripura NLFT militants aided by suspected Riang militants BNLF. Bru families apparently feared a repeat of the 1997 ethnic violence and fled.
মিজো দুইজন যে কিডন্যাপ হয়েছি এই ঘটনাটা লইয়া মিজো যুবকরা MJPYM তারা হুমকি দিচ্ছে ওরা সরাইয়া যাইতেছি বাড়িঘর নাইসিং তারা যাইব আজকে 7 পরিবার আইছি টোটাল মেম্বার হয়েছে 21 জন আর আগের দিনে যে আইসি 11 পরিবার তবে 11 পরিবার তনে মিজোরামে ব্রেক করে গেছে 6 পরিবার
Since October 1997, around 36,000 Bru tribal refugees have taken shelter in 6 camps in North Tripura after ethnic clashes with Mizos over the killing of a Mizo forest official. A few Bru families were sent back to Mizoram for rehabilitation, but the majority is not willing to return to their home state Mizoram as they fear for their safety.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
The Minister of Women and Child Development, Krishna Tirath, recently felicitated 20 children who were the recipients of National Bravery Award 2013 and parents and guardians of 5 children who have been given the award posthumously. The awardees include 8 brave hearts from the northeastern states, 3 from Manipur, 1 from Nagaland and 4 from Mizoram. 3 of them were awarded posthumously. The awards are annually conferred by the Indian Council for Child Welfare.
I received this award for saving 2 lives. I feel very happy when I received this award.
President Pranab Mukherjee recently presented awards to various states and cities for outstanding performance in different categories under the flagship schemes of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation. Mizoram got the award for Best Performing State under the Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission in Northeast and Special Category states. The state also got award for the Best State in Overall Performance. Sonamura in Tripura and Jiribam in Manipur also received awards for being the best cities in implementation of various schemes. Stringent security measures have been put in place in the sensitive areas of Manipur, especially in Imphal, to ensure that the Republic Day celebrations take place smoothly. Combing and search operations are being carried out in several places by combined teams of security forces. Security has been tightened across the public places to avoid any untoward incidents. All police stations in the district have been kept on strict vigil round the clock. Situation was tense in Kokrajhar after a trader Sudhanshu Sarkar was shot dead by the KLO militants at Bo Bazar. Protesting against the killing of the businessman, the All Assam Bengali Student Youth Federation had called for a day-long bandh in the district. A hardcore militant of the banned NLFT decamped from Bangladesh and laid down arms before the BSF at Amar border outpost of Khantlang recently. He was identified as Than Kwema Riang, a Bru refugee of the Nai Singhapara camp in North Tripura. The first round of intensified pulse polio immunization program was recently carried out all over Manipur. Children in the age group of 0 to 5 were administered a dose of oral polio vaccine. The state has opened over 3,000 polio booths in addition to the healthcare centers. India is currently at the stage of being declared polio-free as no fresh case has been reported in the last 3 years. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Sarkar recently inaugurated 10 new branches of the United Bank of India by switching on an electronic device at the Nazrul Kala Kshetra in Agartala. The Chief Minister praised the efforts put by the bank to open branches in remote areas which will benefit the underprivileged population. The bank's chairperson Archana Bhargav revealed the plan of opening 100 more branches of UBI in the state. The 15-day-long Saras Mela and exhibition cum fair for entrepreneurs recently came to an end at the International Fairground in Agartala. Organized under the aegis of the Ministry of State Rural Development and District Rural Development Agency, the fair showcased the exquisite work of rural artisans from different parts of the country. At least 300 craftsmen from 10 states displayed their products at the annual event.
Innocent civilians continue to be targeted by militant outfits in the northeast. Recently, in Assam's Kokrajhar district, suspected militants of National Democratic Front of Bodoland S faction opened fire at bus passengers, killing 5 people and injuring 2 others. We have a report.
On the night of January 17th, a bus plying from Shiliguri to Shillong on NH31 was stopped by cadres of anti-talk faction of NDFB Songjit in Ramphal area of Assam's Kokrajhar district. In Taliban style, the militants lined up Hindi-speaking passengers and fired on them indiscriminately. 5 people were killed on the spot and 3 were seriously injured. They then asked the interstate bus to proceed on its journey with other passengers.
तो उधर उस पार नदी उस पार जाके जंगल में छुप के रहे थे रात भर।
फिर कब आए?
हम सुबह 5-6 बजे डर से बाहर आए।
10টা 10:30টার ভিতৰত হৈছে এনডিএফবি সংবিজিতে ইয়াৰ জড়িত আছে বুলি নিজে স্বীকাৰ কৰি লৈছে সংবিজিত গ্ৰুপৰ কোনোবা কেডাৰে যেন হওক কিন্তু আমি বিপিএফ দল হিচাপে আমি গৰিহণা দিছোঁ আৰু লগতে বিএনচিৰ প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট হিচাপেও মই গৰিহণা দিছোঁ আৰু সংবিজিতে নিশ্চয় চেঞ্জ হোৱাটো ভাল এনেকুৱা এক্টিভিটিজ কৰিব নালাগে যদি কিবা সমস্যা আছে আলোচনা কৰিবলৈ আহক সমাধান কৰিবৰ কাৰণে যদি ইচ্ছা আছে
The militants had been waiting to ambush a police vehicle. As no police vehicle passed by, they chose a soft target. However, the Assam police has launched a full-scale operation and has released pictures of suspected NDFB-S cadres who were believed to be behind the killings.
NDFB, National Democratic Front of Bodoland, संगविजीत फैक्शन, संगविजीत गुट के महत्वपूर्ण नेताओं और उनके कार्डर्स के लिए एक कैश रिवॉर्ड का सिस्टम आज से लागू करने का निर्णय लिया। यह कैश रिवॉर्ड उन सभी खबर देने वालों के लिए है जो इन लोगों के नाम या इन लोगों के बारे में कोई सूचना देंगे और उस सूचना के आधार पर अभियान चलाने के बाद या तो वो पकड़े जाएंगे या किसी भी रूप में वो हमारे हाथ आएंगे। तो जो भी इस तरह की खबर देगा और जो यहाँ पे हमने कैश रिवॉर्ड रखा हुआ है हर आदमी के नाम पे वो उसको हम लोग दे देंगे।
In Silchar city, people have strongly protested against the killings by NDFBS and have demanded the immediate arrest of culprits.
यह उग्रवाद के खिलाफ है, यह हिंसा के खिलाफ है। हम लोग निंदा प्रकट करते हैं, धिक्कार प्रकट करते हैं ऐसे अत्याचारियों का बर्बर नृशंस रूप से जिन लोगों ने निरीह और निर्दोष नागरिकों को बस से उतार करके गोली उससे उड़ा दिया।
Militant outfits in the northeast frequently target non-locals in an attempt to create instability and communal tension in the region. However, the people have understood the modus operandi of the underground outfits and want peace and tranquility to prevail in the area.
Moving on, the northeastern states have been witnessing a rapid growth in rural and urban areas, especially with the implementation of several government-run schemes. Let's focus on the changing scenario in the region with our new segment, Ripples. The Northeast is endowed with rich natural resources and has a favorable climate for the production of fruits, vegetables and other essential crops. Recently, Manipur hosted a state-level Krishi Mela to encourage and appreciate the efforts put in by the farmers and various departments. Take a look.
A 4-day-long state-level Krishi Mela was recently organized by the Agricultural Technology Management Agency in collaboration with the State Agricultural Department at the Iboyaima Shumanglila Sanglen in Imphal. Addressing the event, Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam stressed on the need for the introduction of modern agriculture techniques. Around 37 stalls from concerned departments and progressive farmers showcased their products and achievements. Technical sessions for farmers were also conducted as part of the fair.
अखोई उल्लेइबा पुथोरइबा डिस्ट्रिक्ट सिंगी लेवल द पुथोरइबा अरेदी अखोई न पुथोक्चरिबा मिंगोंद अगायबदी पब्लिक तो उत्प ngambagi tanza phangbaje asidi yam harauba nungai phungdukcha baita
अखोई थेनरजरेसी अखोई कोई कई हाइदर प्राइवेट सेक्टर हाइगदरा अखोई मयामने तौ कोल्प एक्टिविटीज उथोको मयामसे यामना थागनिंgai ओइबे याम यावे.
In the last 5 to 6 years, the Directorate of Agriculture, along with the Horticulture Department, Fisheries Directorate, Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Directorate, has been trying to boost production in the state to meet the food demands. In recognition of their hard effort, the Directorate has been awarded 3 times consecutively by the concerned Union Ministry. The centre also recently rewarded Rs 2 crores to Manipur for the good work done by the Farmers and Agriculture Department.
We are organizing this Krishi Mela to showcase the activities we have undertaken in our respective field so that the farmer can see easily and when they return to their home that they can adopt the new practices, the new technology which are giving here in the Mela premises.
The state government would also be sending 200 farmers to Maharashtra to participate in a Krishi Common Mela to be held in February. Such events not only help in providing exposure to farmers regarding latest technologies, but also give them a platform to showcase their produce.
Sports events bring people together on a common platform and unite them. Recently, the 59th National School Football Under-17 Boys Championship was held in Tripura, in which players from across the country took part. We take a look.
Thousands thronged the Vivekanand Maidan Stadium in Tripura to witness the 59th National School Football Championship. The event was formally inaugurated by Tripura's Chief Minister Manik Sarkar. Altogether, 30 teams participated in the tournament. It was organized by the School Games Federation of India in collaboration with the Tripura government. During the event, students from different schools presented spectacular cultural programs. The tournament provided an opportunity to players from different states to share a common platform and strengthen the bonds of national integration.
Our objective is to promote peace and tranquility, then growth and prosperity, and your unity and integrity of a nation. Now this national level sports meet is taking place in Tripura, and definitely this will go a long way in bringing our state and the northeast closer to the mainland states and the rest part of the country.
हमें बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है उनके साथ खेलने को, तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पर.
The championship commenced with the inaugural match between Punjab and Madhya Pradesh. Punjab defeated Madhya Pradesh 1-0. Selected players from the championship will represent India at the forthcoming Asia Championship to be held in China.
एक बड़ा कंपटीशन है ये, और इतनी बड़ी तादाद में टीम ने भी भाग लिया है, और इसमें सेकंड प्रायोरिटी ये है कि हमारी इंडिया टीम की भी सिलेक्शन हो रही है, जो कि चाइना में जो एशियन चैंपियनशिप होगा उसमें हमारी तैयारी चल रही है कि जो इनमें से सिलेक्टेड प्लेयर्स होंगे उनका 40 या 45 प्लेयर्स हम लोग सेलेक्ट करेंगे, जो कि इंडिया के किसी भी कोने में वेदर के हिसाब से हम लोग कैंप लगाएंगे, और उसमें फाइनल टीम सेलेक्ट करके लास्टली 18 प्लेयर्स का हम लोग टीम जो एशियन चैंपियनशिप के लिए चाइना में जो आयोजित हो रही है उसमें हम भेज रहे हैं.
Such events play a key role in bringing together youths of different states closer and strengthening integration.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. I'm your host Lumpim, signing off. Do send in your feedback and suggestions to roving@anan.com. Goodbye and see you next week.